myself, and it has not disconnected once yet.
Good job.
So,
Let's go.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
very proud of you.
yeah,
I love that for
look
you.
at me go. I even pulled out a screwdriver and everything.
Everybody can go ahead and add, let's call it 10 points to your points cards. And go ahead and give yourself inspiration if you don't have it. I didn't watch last week's, the last session recap, but I remember what happened. We had started at the, you guys had landed on the space station. You did a little bit of preparation and kind of investigated the other ship, but it wasn't like you didn't try to get inside, or like you couldn't get inside, I think it was, but you were able to see that there was something, you were able to read the name, which was the name of a queen. There appeared to be some kind of security, I believe, which deterred you from trying to get inside. You instead went into the station where, upon landing, you met a magical, talking, sentient sword called the Guardian of Ouroboros. That is the sole defender, true defender of the space station. It immediately integrated with JJ, who was downloaded with maps and all this data and information, which was a frightening sight for everybody else watching it happen.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just a regular human guy.
JJ,
I do not think that means what you think it means.
JJ, with the power of the sword, was able to guide the crew to one of the hidden computers in the kind of service tunnels of the space station, where Squelch was able to unlock some of the doors, as most of the doors surrounding them were locked. Following the sword's advice, you headed to the eastern portion of the space station, so that you could try and find the mech that the sword interfaces with, to give you guys a real advantage on trying to help save this ship. Heading to the east, you managed to come across a couple of guards, one who was dealing with some really bad, some jock itch, that you made a special cream for, to try and distract him. You avoided a fight and were kind of captured, and brought into a room where you met a very peculiar older woman named Gilda Thorne and a couple of officers, basically medical officers, so just basically medical staff, and decided to get a jump on things and take down some of these elves. That's where we left off. They were right in the middle of combat. You were kicking some ass here. And at the top of the round... Before we do that, we did recap, but does anybody want to spend points? Is anybody looking for some charms today?
No, I'm good.
No, I'm so close.
Not today.
I'm banking.
Everybody's banking. Okay, then yeah, let's just
Bacon.
jump right back into the action. At the top of the order, we have the uncooked Astral Elf Warrior, the one who didn't have the jock itch. In this first bout of combat, you were able to kind of surround and start dealing heavy damage to these guys here, and even managing to get one of them down, but they did manage to open the doors to alert other people to what was happening. Thankfully, you had caught the game Astral Elf Warrior with his pants down, literally, which kind of bought you a turn. Uncooked is confused by the situation, but not confused enough to know that there isn't an assault happening right now, and is going to fire some longbow shots at Johnathan, who was the first to kind of get through the door there.
I guess that's fair, yeah.
You're swinging around a giant weird sword.
Yeah, I'm not. I can't say I blame him. I mean, like I'm not jazzed about it, but I'm not mad. I'm mad at him.
Misses his first shot.
Good.
Misses his second shot.
Good.
As
Take that.
fires 2 arrows off as you like rush through the door, but also like his companion is like backed up and is like pulling his pants up like, oh, hold on, oh shit. Just throwing him off a little bit, you know. Gilda's not even gonna give this guy down here a chance. Gilda's just gonna start swinging maul. I think that hits him, just hits him. You guys have already done a number on this guy, and Gilda just like runs over and like one slam. I think he was paralyzed that last turn, like with the stun gun by one of these officers here. So he's in rough shape. That attack actually should have had advantage. Honey, can you close your door, please? Thank you. That is a second hit. Yeah, brains this guy. So you watch as, like, I think one of the last things that happened was one of these, both of these medical officers rushed this guy, and Gilda was already there doing some damage. One of them tases this guy with her, like, stun baton, and you watch as he, like, seizes, and as he does and just goes stiff, Gilda twice with her giant hammer just slams him in the face until it's just mush. There we go. And she does look gleefully. She's like, oh, I'm having so much fun! Game Astral Elf has his pants up. Johnathan, you're in his cheese. He, like, draws his longsword and is going to go for some quick strikes on you. 22 is a hit. That is for 5 damage on the first attack, and he's going to go for a two-handed attack on the second attack. Hits. Oof. That's for another 11 damage. Use 2 hands, so sorry, I have to add 3d6 radiant to that as well. That is 10 radiant. Slashes with the first attack. Goes to slash with the second one, and you watch as he, like, clicks a button on the sword, and the blade lights up with, like, this, like, hot white glow that burns as he cuts through and cuts into you with the second attack. You're muted.
That wasn't very nice.
Your shirt is also ruined.
I really liked this shirt.
It's fine. I currently have the mending cantrip.
Oh, perfect.
Semi-conscious medical officer is going to try and tase this guy over here. Hits. For 6, and he's got to make a con save. That he fails. He is stunned. Aelita.
Okay, so I don't know what's happening here. I can't zoom in. So can someone be my eyes and tell me how
Oh.
far away am I from the baddies?
Can you zoom now?
Come on. You can do it, Serpent King. No. It was working for 2 seconds and then it stopped.
Wait, are you holding a key?
No. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just winging it.
Are
You know this.
Because what? Like
You're rotating.
you're rotating.
How am I rotating?
Normally,
Stop
I don't know.
rotating.
normally to rotate it, you hold the control button and scroll your mouse wheel. But if you're not holding any buttons and you're just scrolling your mouse wheel,
I don't have a mouse.
that explains quite a bit.
Yes. All right.
The amusing thing is, last time you couldn't for the life of you get your character to rotate. Now you can't get it to not rotate.
Hey, we're going to table this entire conversation. How close am I from these big bad people?
You're like the either one I think is 10 to 15 feet away. Like they're not very far. Couple steps
Okay, but
either
they're
way.
not like they're not super close though. Okay, let's just throw I think I want to chaos bolt them.
Nice.
Yeah,
I totally forgot that you have spells.
I sure do.
I'm so used to Aelita being like, all right, I'm gonna cut them with my lightsaber.
It's a pretty cool thing, you know. I
Get
don't
you a
mean
fairy
fair.
that can do both.
Yeah.
That is a hit.
Ooh,
Are you trying to hit the one beside Johnathan or the one that was just paralyzed?
let's do the one beside Johnathan.
Yeah. The one that had the jock itch.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
and he ruined my shirt.
And he ruined your shirt. Yeah.
Rude.
Yeah. You don't do that to Johnathan.
No. Thanks, Aelita.
Hel- Hello, let me roll my attack, my damage. What am I doing? It's like every time we play, I forget everything. There should be a thing here. Where is it?
In the chat. It's in the chat. You should see attack, damage, and consume resource. You just click damage.
Aha. You have to scroll up.
You need a mouse. You need
I-
a mouse.
You think? I have one, but I really don't want to be like, every single time we play, I need to unplug it and plug it back in. And
I think until you get another solution like a second mouse, I would at least suggest it because it's going to be very difficult for you if you're trying to use like a click thing. A click pad.
yes.
They're terrible. It's not gonna do you any good.
Well, I figured it out eventually.
I'm proud of you. I'm very happy that you were able to figure it out. But you know what I mean.
I do. I really do.
Okay, so target takes 2d8 plus 1d6 damage. Choose one of the d8s, and that determines the type of damage that you do. You rolled a 4 and a 7, so you have your option between force and psychic damage.
Oh, gosh, whenever I get this option, it's always force. It goes with the whole fairy Jedi thing.
So, yeah, please, describe your Chaos Bolt to me as you launch it at this guy.
So it's very bright. Like, everyone kind of is seeing splots and, like, sparkles now because it's just that bright, and it's kind of just this giant purple sparkly bolt that's kind of what is the word? It's very just, it's not a straight bolt, it's very crackly,
Okay.
sparkly. Yeah, it's very messy but
Zip-
bright.
Zips and has a little bit of whimsy to it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. hits him square in the chest, and you watch it, like, you hear, because it's a force bolt, it, like, explodes on his chest but doesn't do visible damage, but you hear, like, his chest and, like, rib cage crack, like, audibly, as he groans and goes, "Oh, that's terrible!"
Can I tell if this is worse than the jock itch, or...
Yeah, I'm not even gonna make you roll for it. 100 times worse than the jock itch.
Great, love that. That's what we want out of life.
Are you doing anything else?
That's it for now.
I have a chatter in the chat. Days Bay says, "Hi, Auntie Bell," or "Hi, Auntie Bunny" from Bell. I'm assuming that's to you.
The look of confusion.
Gosh! Raise baby.
Aelita, go ahead and pass your turn when you're done.
There you go.
Oh, this guy's very dead. So Sherman, it's your turn.
B3's gonna boogie up. His one arm pops up. His one arm pops out. His blue shield pops up. I'm gonna try to smack him with a shield. I don't really have things set. So I was just using an unarmed strike to see if I hit him.
Yeah.
Because there's a simple melee weapon for the one ability. Oof.
Yeah, you basically, the use of the shield is basically like an improvised weapon, right?
Yeah, here, right there. Oh, I don't know why it says Misty Step for that every time.
Yeah,
Does it say Misty Step for you?
It's so weird. The actual
I'm Misty
description.
Stepping?
Yeah, use it as an improvised weapon. Melee weapon attacks you make with the shield deal 1d6 plus your strength modifier on a hit. 8, unfortunately, is not a hit.
Sweet. I'm gonna bonus action. Try to shove him. Push him forward.
Perfect.
My strength against his.
Yep. Believe it or not, they're not very athletic. They are goons. You beat them. Are you knocking him prone or shoving him 5 feet?
I'm shoving him forward. I'm using this ability.
Rapid charge.
I'm just pushing him forward into that other square and just slamming him onto that corner of that planter there.
Yep.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll your 2d6 plus your strength mod.
2d6 plus 3.
And I'm pretty sure, because I have another Vanguard in my Wednesday game, I'm pretty sure you also have, get the option. So you can choose to push it 10 feet away or 5 feet away and knock it prone.
Oh, 5 feet and then prone,
yeah,
for sure.
That comes from your Fortitude feature.
Okay, so I'll keep that in mind, or I'll read that over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I use this big blue shield to just push him into this pointed play it part.
Yeah, we'll knock him prone, and 13. Youch. Yeah, that hurts, especially after hearing that crack from the bolt. Running up and following up with the shield, you hear bones break. And he screams in pain as he, falls to his knees and, holds his chest.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Jesus. Squelch.
Let's see. Squelch is going to take advantage of this uncooked guy being stunned and cast Create Bonfire on him.
Oh, no.
You're going to cook him.
A little bit.
Oh.
Uncooked is going to become cooked.
Oh, no.
That's diabolical.
I need to look at a thing. Hold on a second here.
While you're doing that, I would like to share with everyone, I managed to zoom in, but now I can't rotate myself. So, small win.
If you hover over or click on your token and hold control and do the scroll movement, it should spin you. Control is the key there. Automatically
In
fails on
theory.
strength and dex checks. He automatically fails this check.
Oh, okay, cool. Come on, let this damage actually be decent. Yeah, whatever. It's something.
You see the terror, or you don't. They're wearing masks. There is no scream. He's stunned, so there's not really anything right now. Maybe like an audible gasp, but you light a bonfire under him, and he just like starts to catch right away.
Sucks to be that dude. Do I have any bonus actions I want to do anything with? I don't think so.
If you're watching
Yeah,
at home,
just lighting him up.
I assure you that these guys are the good guys.
Yeah. Yes,
He is our chef of
definitely.
the ship, after all.
Oh, he's
cooking.
he's cooking.
You see something uncooked, he's like, I gotta fix that.
See? I'm just doing my job.
Rainy medical officer is gonna run over and help by doubling up on the other guy. These two look like they got it over here. Stun, attack with advantage. That is a hit for 3 damage, but also they have to make a con save.
Wow.
So not only is this guy prone, but he is also stunned.
So what I'm
Johnathan
hearing is more fire.
Johnathan Jimson.
So Johnathan sees all of this happening around him, and he's just like, okay, definitely not in Kansas anymore. Before I'm gonna step forward and take a strike at this poor guy with jock itch and who is stunned and prone, and I'm gonna attack him with my my Guardian of the Ouroboros.
Yeah.
As I raise,
sorry,
what were you gonna say?
as you're swinging the Guardian of Ouroboros, you hear in your mind, I have read through your thoughts. Or read through your thoughts and memories. I do not see that you have ever visited this Kansas.
No, it's just from a movie I really like. That's all.
Called out.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
Yeah. So as I attack, I'm gonna swing. Oh dang! I'm gonna use my inspiration. That's embarrassing.
Oh. Don't waste your inspiration. He's prone.
Oh?
You should have
Oh
advantage
yeah, you
anyway.
should have had advantage on that. Yeah.
Okay, so just roll again.
Yeah.
That's much better. Okay, thank you. As I swing, I'm just gonna be like, "Shoot, you asshole!"
Yeah.
And then that hits.
Yeah, 20 definitely hits. Oh my god. It's how do you kill this poor elf?
I'm killing him.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, not to be remorseful now. I guess it's a little late for that. I'm going to. Okay, how is my shirt ripped? Like, how did he ruin my shirt?
Because he slashed with his sword with like the burning ability, like the radiant ability across your chest. So like there's a big like slash in your chest that is like also burned from the heat of the radiant damage.
So I go and I slash him in the exact same place he slashed my shirt. As like I go, sleeve first, sleeve, motherfucker. But instead of just slashing across his chest, I'm like cleaving this thing so that like when it doesn't look like it hit him at first, and then the torso just kind of like, you know,
Separates from the body. Just slides.
yeah,
How very Kill Bill of you.
yeah, that's exactly what I was going for. He's a big fan of the movies, okay? Johnathan Jimson is a cinephile. I hadn't discussed that earlier, but
it's evident. It's evident. There's a
Yeah.
lot of references that make sense. Anything else, Johnathan?
And then I'm gonna take out my one of my healing injectors and just like, is it like a syringe with like a cap?
It looks like kind of like a syringe inserted into a little like gun.
So it doesn't have a cap on it.
Hold on 1 second here. I'll show you.
I wanted to do like a cool like, and then like spit the cap out and like jab it in my leg.
Yeah, we'll say there's like a safety condom on the front of the
Yeah.
gun.
Yeah, so I pull that off with my mouth and like spit it out onto the corpse, and then jab it into my leg and like pull the trigger.
Amazing.
Yeah, he's like living his best action hero life right now. And then, hold on, how do I use this? I clicked on it and it just brought the picture up because I didn't click in the right spot. That's why I was confused. I get it now.
Nice.
I get back 7 health.
I will note on that first hit you would have gotten an extra 3d6 damage because once per turn, like once per round, you can add 3d6 plasma damage to your attacks with the Guardian.
Did I need it?
No, but it's I'm just reminding you that it is something that is on the weapon for future attacks.
I appreciate that. And it's once per turn, like so, like every time
Once per round.
once per round. So
Or-
it's
yeah,
a good
yeah,
thing I saved
or
it.
once per turn. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with the Guardian, you can cause plasma damage to magically erupt from it and deal an extra 3d6.
This thing feels so OP. I'm not complaining.
It is a pretty OP weapon, but that's also why you can't keep it. It's
No, I'm
bound
not
to the
gonna
ship
keep it.
for a reason.
No. Johnathan Jimson recognizes that this is temporary, and that's why he's going like full action hero with it.
Yeah.
Borrowed power.
Yeah,
All buff.
yeah.
Honestly, when I created the character, I was like, I want something like I wanted an ally because it's not all going to be easy and sunshine and rainbows. You're going to come across difficult stuff, and I didn't want to overwhelm you like I did with the xenomorphs.
That's appreciated.
Uncooked is still paralyzed until the start of Semi-Conscious's turn. So he can't do anything. He's stunned. Gilda Thorn,
Is he still on fire?
he is currently on fire, yes. Standing in a,
Is he
Oh.
actively taking damage from that? Or
that-
is
that-
it like
that's a good call, because at the start of his turn, he should have, I believe if he ends his turn there, moves into it for the first time or ends their turn there, yeah. So, sorry, go ahead and roll, some damage for me, Brian.
Yup. D8 of dude being on fire.
Oh, that was 6. I took away too much. Gilda, like, winds up with the maul and then kind of looks up and says, "Do we need this guy for anything?"
he might be helpful for like security clearance, I guess, maybe.
She nods.
We could. We will find a way if you really wanna, you know.
The Guardian speaks up and it says, "I am security clearance."
That's true.
Can't really argue with that.
Yeah.
Go,
Well,
go.
then I can't think of a good reason to keep him. Unless we wanted to interrogate him.
Oh, that's a crit.
Roll the absolute
Yes,
highest.
we
then you
don't
roll-
need to interrogate him then, I guess.
You rolled the 1 and then you rolled the 20. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's beautiful, actually.
Okay, hits on the first attack, just slams right into him, but is just having too much fun with it and misses on her second attack. She, like, wildly swings over his head. Semi-conscious medical. Misses. Goes to, like, jab him with the with the prongs of the stun baton and just doesn't manage to penetrate the part of the armor that they try to hit. Aelita.
Okay. So we're gonna go after, the guy that's kind of right in front of me now.
Yeah, he is no longer stunned, so he is screaming in pain.
Oh, that's so sad. Oh, maybe we'll just, stab him with the lightsaber a little bit. That might help, right?
A little bit of mercy,
That's
yeah,
how
I
it
like
works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's take his mind off the fire.
I'm not the doctorish one here, that's Squelch, but I feel like stabbing him would be the nicest thing to do.
Yeah, like I said,
So-
unless we wanted to interrogate him.
I don't care too much about interrogating them. Sorry.
Yeah.
Very sorry, Johnathan. All right.
He's just suffering right now, so it's like, really, it's a kindness.
14.
Not a hit, but you do roll with advantage.
Oh, I like advantage.
Oh, wait, no, sorry, I'm wrong. He's not stunned. I apologize. You don't roll with advantage here.
You know what? You did give me inspiration, though, so I will use it.
That's true.
I'll give myself advantage. Please be better.
Oh, that's much better.
Oh, hello. Okay.
We love a dirty
Like
20.
that. Okay.
Ooh. 9 plasma damage as you just room right
Stabby,
into him.
stabby.
Anything
How did I
else?
get over there?
I moved you over there.
Okay, I was gonna say, did I do something again? No. I think for now we're good.
Yeah, unless you're throwing your lightsaber at him, I assumed you had walked or flown or whatever you were doing.
Yeah. I feel like I probably fly a lot because, why would I walk if I could fly?
Yeah, a little hover, a little flutter.
Yeah. But for some reason I can't rotate myself.
Huh? Mr. Beef.
Beat 3's gonna scoot on up. Look out, he's gonna kill you! We're gonna put the shield in front of Gilda and I'm just gonna try to attack him again.
I think moving that far, you should get a thing, too.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Hold on, let me see here.
I thought I did too.
Might just be the rampant charge when you successfully
Yeah.
shove a creature.
Yeah, just move up and shield bash for the first one.
Yeah, go for it.
14 misses?
14 misses.
Yeah, no. I can attack again with the shield as a bonus action.
Nope.
Right here. It's gonna say the Misty Step again.
That's
It says-
hilarious.
If you take the attack action on your turn, you can attack again with the shield, the same action.
Yep.
I'll just swing again. Oh. I'm just like pushing him with this blue shield, but it's like not doing anything. It's just like. You hear the sound. And...
Still screaming like, please stop!
Yeah. Like you have nothing to say. That's my turn.
Squelch?
Squelch is probably. I think I'm just gonna cast Bonfire on him again. Working so far.
It's. I mean, the bonfire is still going.
Yeah, well.
You're just dropping
Now we
concentration
more
and recasting.
bonfire.
Yeah, so that I could damage him this turn and on his turn. Again.
That well, assuming he gets stunned, yes. You are correct.
Yeah. Assuming he doesn't move out of it, but yeah. Makes me a dex save. As like it disappears for like a split second, and it's like you can see that brief hint of relief in the poor elf's eyes.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll your
Before I
damage.
Aw, that's not a lot, but it's okay. It's fine.
He still screams.
Yeah. Like that brief second, it's like, oh yay, no more fire, and then fire back. It's like, oh god, why? Nothing I want to do with my bonus action this turn, so.
Rainy day medical officer. Is gonna go for the stun. We're gonna see if it happens here. Hits. Terrible damage. But he fails the save. He is stunned. And we'll start his turn in the fire. Assuming he even makes it that far, because it is Johnathan Jimson's turn.
Alright, so Johnathan, I guess, is gonna come up and he's gonna be like, so. He's gonna, like, just straight up look at this guy and be like, I wanted to ask you some questions, but nobody else seems to care about that. And, I feel bad that this is dragging out and we're kind of ganging up on you, so I'm sorry, buddy. But, and then I'm just gonna take the sword and just, like, plunge it into his heart very, like, casually. And he's stunned, you said?
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that mean I roll with advantage?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, you'll roll your crit damage. So you roll your crit damage, and then you get an extra D12 that isn't doubled on top of all that.
Oh, I forgot to... Sorry. I rolled the crit damage before you said everything else. An extra D12?
Sorry, roll an extra D12 and throw the plasma on this. Let's give it a little mustard.
Yeah.
So roll 3d6 first. Or no, sorry, roll 6d6 and then roll a d12.
You say sorry and then completely destroy him.
Yeah. So that was the 66.
Sorry.
So that's
Plasma
18
murder
plasma
swords
damage,
is
and
hard.
then roll another d12.
So I did 22 damage, and then 18 damage, and then 10 damage?
Johnathan
Yes.
Jimson. What is... Sorry, this dude... So that was 22,
Oh my
40, 50?
50 damage.
It's more than half this dude's life. You say, as he's burning, he's already on fire. You say, oh, nobody's interested in talking, so...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. And you jab the sword into his chest and, like, press the button with the
I kind of
plasma.
shrugged first before doing it. That I'm just like,
You press the trigger to release the plasma, and just like you watch as the blade tip glows as you insert it into his chest, and the body is just enveloped in plasma and disappears. Like, he doesn't bleed, he just fades into nothingness.
Well, I hope that that part didn't hurt too much.
Couple of bodies around. Gilda walks over and like grabs this one and like drags it inside, and then like gestures all of you to come inside as well.
On in.
She enters along with the medical officers and closes the doors and says, that's the most fun I have had in ages. Seems like you guys are here to help. Are you all like our rescue team?
Yeah, we like picked up a mission. Yeah, I guess we are.
We are the rescue crew without a captain, but we'll save you.
She looks and she says, they have other hostages, as far as I know. They split us up into small groups. We like Gilda says like I am not much of a fighter these days. I'm retired, but I still keep the hammer around just in case. I was here for a medical procedure. I wasn't able to get away with everybody else on the escape pods because I was still in the middle of the procedure. We finished up when they started grabbing anyone who was left behind. You're muted.
That must have been awful. Do you know what they want?
She looks and she says, no. My doctor, Jason, they took him and gathered us, like, and the staff and put us into this room.
You said they took the doctor that was doing your procedure?
Yeah. He's one of the lead doctors here, Jason Hyde.
Do you mind if I ask what kind of procedure you were getting? Like, is it something he specializes in?
She's like, I have a consistent disease due to extensive exposure to radiation. It's not curable, but with regular treatments, it's manageable.
I see. Well, I'm glad it's manageable. Maybe that's why they took the doctor if like they have somebody suffering from something similar.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure. They were speaking in a language that I'm not too sure of.
Do you know any other people that were taking Mrs. Thorne?
Oh, just Gilda.
Mrs. Gilda, sorry. Miss Gilda, how many were taken?
I think she looks over and one of the medical staff says, most people evacuated. I think there were about 6 of us.
My computer said it in like 6.
So there should be 4 more. plus the captain, and Dr. Hyde. Dr. Hyde also has personal attendants, so there might be a couple more people as well.
Okay. Well, it sounds like we have a lot of people we need to help.
She is going to cast a spell. And everybody can restore 13 health. As she, like, slams them all into the ground and this, like, radiant light bursts out that emits a healing energy.
Oh my goodness, thank you.
It's like, least I could do.
Double up a bit. Dr.
Um,
Squelch was on the case, just patching some up a bit, but...
Gilda looks and says, is there a safe place for us to stay until this is settled?
Like somewhere we can hide?
Well, what was your plan for people you rescued?
Brown's just parked outside, isn't it? If I remember correctly.
Plan's a strong word.
Yeah, plan is a very strong word. I think the Crown is just parked outside.
Oh, okay.
We could maybe like reach out to Nelder, see if he is okay with, entertaining some people.
Yeah, Nelder would be a great host.
Oh yes, he's so very polite.
You call Nelder, and Nelder's like, oh yeah, what can I do?
We have some hostages that we have rescued. Well, we'll probably
Yeah,
be
they're
getting
not our
more.
hostages.
Thank you for clarifying that. Yes, we did not go rogue and take them hostage. We are saving the hostages. I promise.
Oh, yeah, that's
I like
good.
it. It's like, just
We
opening. We have hostages that we rescued.
Yes, just like we're not taking them hostage.
He's like, should I be concerned? Should are you okay? Should I send the captain?
Would you and the captain be okay with entertaining said previous hostages while we finish up in here?
You hear
Plus the company of 6 plus more, maybe hostages.
you hear him like shuffle and like lean into a doorway. He's like, oh, it appears the captain is asleep at the helm.
Oh.
I don't know how concerned we should be about that, but I'll prepare the prince. And I guess make some tea.
Perfect. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll break out a board game. Do you think they like board games? And like before you have a chance to answer, like he's like talking to himself and like hangs up. Or he says I love you first and then hangs up.
Love you too. Bye. Yeah, everything's great. Nelder, he's a little panicky, but that's just who he is. He'll do great. They'll love him. Everyone loves him.
Gilda's like, sounds
Yeah,
like a
Nelder's
sweetheart.
great for board games.
B3's just listing off all of the board games to this semi-conscious officer who's like fading in and out, not listening. He's like, we got Parcheesi, we got Snakes and Ladders, there's Monopoly.
Just don't stick your
Rabble.
fingers near Colonel Mustard.
What's a Colonel Mustard?
He is... Have you ever heard of a Furby?
No.
They come from Earth. They're sentient creatures that people think they're toys, and they're actually very, very intelligent. He's a little nippy, very tiny. I'm sure Nelder will introduce you, and probably yell at anyone that gets their fingers too close.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, thank you. Yeah. Thank you all for saving us.
You're very welcome.
Of course.
She's like, healing doesn't feel like enough. She reaches into her pouch and pulls out a cred stick and hands it to Johnathan, who's like right next to her.
Oh.
She says, a tithe for all of you as appreciation. Thank you for saving us.
Oh my goodness. Thank you.
On the stick is 20,000 credits.
Oh my goodness. You don't. And I'm just gonna look at everybody. Are you sure?
She nods and says, I absolutely. I don't need it.
Well, from all of us, thank you. We're just trying to do what's right and help people.
I can see that. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
And Gilda will take the 2 medical officers and they will head to the ship.
Excellent. I'm just gonna like point them through and be like, so it's just down this hallway, and then like you'll have to like Nelder will throw a rope ladder down for you, and then like yeah, and I'm just gonna give them instructions back to where we came in from.
Perfect. Hold on, I will put them on. Now let's put them on the crown.
Yeah. The entertaining ship.
Yes.
And maybe they can enjoy the hot tub.
The
We're
hot.
gonna have to clean the hot tub later, everyone.
The hot tub. Oh, these medical officers are gonna have to get names soon. Now they're guilt-ridden and fortuitous.
P3's gonna sit there looking confused, like he's like staring off, and he said, 25,000? Did I hear that? Not 2,500? Not 250, 25,000?
I'm gonna check the cred stick again.
I think originally I said 20, but sure, 25. 25,000.
Yeah, 1,000.
That's... Maybe she hit the 0 an extra time? We'll talk when we get back.
Yeah.
Nelder's gonna have a lot of work to do. He's going to be so happy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jonathan's gonna take the cred stick and like put it in like a secret pocket. Like he's got like a breast pocket that has like a pocket inside of it, and then a hidden pocket inside of that, and that's where he puts the cred stick.
Do you want that added to like the ship total amount?
Yeah, it was for all of us, so.
Well, I didn't know if anybody one person wanted to hold on to it, or if you want to just keep it on like the ship's money where you can just withdraw from.
Do we have to get back to the ship to deposit it first, or does it like automatically? No. Oh yeah, just put it on the ship then. Then there's no pressure on me to not lose this cred stick.
Yeah, I'll put it. The prince has like the original amount of like extra monies you had.
Excellent.
You guys have a fair chunk of change in there now. right, where do you go from here? There is a door to the south and the north. No guards ran in. Like, you guys, like, it was a pretty fucking crazy quick fight, but also you didn't make a lot of noise. So it didn't, like, alert people. Nobody came running. There was the guy screaming on fire, but, with the doors closed, you can only, like, slightly hear sounds.
Okay. We were trying to get to like a mech suit that's in the cafeteria, right?
Yeah. If you can reunite the sword with the mech, you can...
And that, sorry, was that in the kitchen or the cafeteria?
in the cafeteria.
Okay. All right, so Johnathan Jimson's just gonna be like, "Hold on, guys, I got this," and like go into like a trance type of thing where he's like plugging into the map. I don't know if his eyes do like a weird thing or what. He
Yeah,
might
they
be
do.
handing it up a little extra as well if it's not something that actually happens, just because, like I said, he's in his full action hero glory right now. And I'm pulling up the map, and I'm gonna point to the door to the north, and
How
be like,
ruined is your shirt?
it's got like a big gash through it, and I'm really upset about it. But also, maybe I'm like hoping that it makes it look like I've got pecs.
This,
Well,
like...
if we want to take a
Oh,
little
go.
time, I could fix it.
We could always do that later.
Yeah, we
I
don't
mean,
have time. They're hostages.
Look badass for now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jonathan,
Yeah.
you look awesome. It's fine.
Thank you.
Jonathan, while holding the sword, is shredded right now.
Yeah, so he does have pecs. He's just like,
Exactly.
yeah. Are they glistening a little bit?
A little bit. Yeah, and even though, like, you're fully healed up, there's still, like, a slight, like, badass scar.
Oh, hell yeah. Am I gonna still have the scar when I'm not shredded after I get rid of the sword?
Oh.
All right. So I'm gonna point to the door to the north and be like, so I'm pretty sure through there's a hallway with a kitchen on the right, and then it looks like a storage closet on the left, and then beyond that hallway is the cafeteria, which I think is where the mech suit is. So if we want the mech suit, we gotta go that way.
Do you want the mech suit?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it seems like you're having a lot of fun with that sword.
Yeah, this is really cool. The only way to feel this way on Earth, I think, is with steroids, and I was always scared of that. So, but I feel like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Newton-Teich.
No. I said Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Whatever that is.
All right, now, am I able to like? Are there security cameras that I can like tap into with like the sword at all? Like, can I see, or like get any sense for if there's like somebody else on the other, like in this hallway?
You can't, unfortunately, right now, because the sword by itself has used a lot of its independent power. It is only bound to the ship in its current form. In order to get a full connection with the ship and to be able to access the security cameras and stuff like that, you have to reunite it with the mech.
Oh, okay, so I don't know. Can I just like listen at the door to see if I hear like anyone on the other side, like hostages or guards or anything?
Give me a perception check.
Ba, 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 ba. Perception.
Sounds like a door.
You kind of like go to like listen at the door and slip and like smack your head against it.
How? I'm gonna look and see if anyone noticed that happen.
Yeah, everybody
It's
everybody
okay.
saw that.
You still looked really cool. It's okay.
Yeah, no, I meant to do that, you guys. It was a test to see how solid the door is. Turns out, very.
You left a pretty nasty dent. I'm gonna look at the door. There's a big dent where John fell in.
Well, I mean, not as solid as me right now, though. Are there any like reflective surfaces nearby that I can like catch my reflection in?
Oh, probably some
All right, so I'm
mirrored
gonna be like
surfaces.
looking and like flexing and be like, and then like quietly to myself, just like, it's not a tumor.
Okay, I could totally. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Oh, good. I could totally do harmless sensory effects with this. As Johnathan Jimson is like checking himself out in the mirror, I'm gonna use Druidcraft to create like a small breeze so that his hair kind of like
Yeah.
does like the action hero like slight rustling in the wind.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Squelch.
Hey, I got you.
Oh, I struck like the classic action hero pose. Yeah, that's the stuff.
It's teamwork. It's great teamwork.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
loving this.
So you didn't hear anything from the door. Does anybody else check the door?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
the
I'd
heck?
be
Let's take
taking a
a-
look.
Yeah, you can roll a perception check as well. There's nothing else in the room. Like this is a waiting area, so like.
Before we go through these doors, also, can I check the bodies of the guys that we killed and dragged in here to see if they have anything important on them? / also recover the healing potion that we made.
Oh yeah, good call. We forgot to loot the corpses.
Yeah.
One of them just completely disappeared. So
Yeah, one of
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
vaporized one of them.
But like one of them took our healing potion.
Each of them had like this weird ornate
He used it, though.
sword. He did, yeah. He was. You caught him mid covering his crotch with the goo.
Oh yeah. No, we don't want that.
I mean,
No.
and it was helping apparently. So I
It was
remember
the
that much.
turmeric.
We should make it and market this.
I agree. Why are we adventuring?
I can sell it alongside my pets. Just like one of my pockets also has.
Oh, we could call it Dr. Squelch's soothing shack salve.
We can all call it that, but you should not call it that.
No, he's onto something. Let him do it.
The alliteration helped with the marketing.
People need to know it's as moist as he sounds.
Oh. Oh, it's terrible.
Ew.
Oh, it's terrible.
Too funny.
On these elves, they are wearing like this really like ornate armor, all breastplate. None of it technologically modified, so they can't be equipped with mods or anything like that. They're all traditional wear. They all have like these really beautiful longbows and long swords. that have like you know they had like that button that they could press, and like you like if they were swinging it with two hands, it gave them additional radiant damage.
Ooh.
Sounds cool.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like their longbows are equipped the same way. Like there's a separate trigger on it that it appears that you can press to like inject that damage into it.
Can I steal one of their longbows?
You want one of their longbows?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna create like an actual.
Cool, but I'm not really proficient in those kind of weapons, so I think I'll pass for the time being. Neat as they are.
Longbow.
I'm probably not going to be very proficient in it either, but it just sounds cool.
There we go. I added that to your character sheet. Astral Elf
I
longbow.
totally forgot. I forgot I had a plasma blaster.
Yeah, you have a
That's
gun.
dope. That's really cool.
How did I forget about that?
And you found it at a Squengies of all places.
Yeah.
There we go.
Aelita's packing heat.
Johnathan, one thing you will notice about this bow is that it does not need ammunition. It looks like it creates its own ammunition.
That's sick, actually.
If you look at the picture, like the bow that it looks really nice. Ignore the arrows on its back,
beautiful.
though.
Those are just for show. That's really cool.
Magical. All right, where are you going from here? Or what? How do you proceed from here? Oh, I guess no. Squelch rolled a 19. Squelch, you hear that there are people on the other side of the door. Using the same language, like it sounds like it's probably more of those guards. On that 19, you can distinctly hear two different voices. You're muted.
Okay, I hear at least two of them on the other side of the door. I think it's more of those guards that are talking in the same language.
Since I'm not trying to pose as a doctor anymore, Squelch is going to go back to being like a shapeless blob person.
Yeah.
I don't need like arms and legs anymore.
Doctors don't need arms and legs. Let's be real here.
Wanted to try and be a little more convincing for those people. But... So yeah, there's at least a couple in there.
Okay. Do we want to try to interrogate these ones at all, or just try and take them out as quick as we did the last ones?
Maybe we could talk to one of them. See who the head cheese is, you know? Who's running this thing? And
Yeah. I think that's a good idea. Take one of them out, And then the other one will be so scared he'll definitely talk.
Sounds like a solid plan.
Yeah, let's do it. And thanks to our Dr. Squelch and our new friend, I'm feeling a lot better.
Yeah.
Click on the door to
I'm glad
open
to
it
hear it.
whenever.
Here, have a cookie.
Mm-hmm.
Squelch literally passes you a cookie.
You open the door and your light shines into an otherwise like pitch black hallway. Both of them turn to look at the light. I'm gonna say everybody gets a like we're gonna go into an initiative here, but everybody gets a surprise action.
Just for reference, the cookie that I handed you, if you eat it, you get 2 temporary hit points.
Whose spiritual weapon was this?
That's
Amazing.
It's actually a feat mechanic. That's actually a feat mechanic. It's from the chef feat. It's one of my little snacks I can make. I can only make a couple of them. A long rest.
Whose spiritual weapon was this?
Not mine.
Good question.
Oh, it was Gilda's. It was Gilda's.
So that's gone.
Ah,
now.
yes.
There we go. I will get everybody to roll an initiative. But we won't start the combat. Everybody will get a chance to take like a surprise round before. Oh, the beef.
I think I will eat that cookie.
Yeah.
You said there was 2 temporary?
2 temporary hit points. It's not a lot. It's like, equal to my proficiency bonus. So it's only 2
Hey.
right now.
It's not nothing.
That is the best cookie I've had all day.
All right. Squelch.
Yeah.
You have a
Squelch
surprise
is. Yeah. I'm just looking at a.
yeah.
They're 10-foot square, so that's a little too far. Let's see here. What do I got that's good?
Do these guys have dark vision?
yeah.
Is that because they're elves, right?
Yeah. And they're like clearly like seeing you in this dark.
Okay, and so like I just want to. Does dark vision work in that like in the same way though that our eyes work, where if you are accustomed, if your eyes are like acclimated to like a certain level of light, and then suddenly it's really bright, where it like takes a second for you to adjust, or are they just good because they have dark vision? I'm trying to argue that if there is, we should get advantage on these attacks.
Well, I was gonna.
because they're blinded.
I was gonna give you advantage anyway because it's like a surprise round.
Sick. All right, cool.
Well, I'm gonna make the most of the advantage then, and I'm gonna cast a spell with it then.
Yep.
And take advantage of the advantage. So I'm going to cast. Ray of Sickness at Resilient.
Perfect. That's a hit.
So
Okay.
13 poison damage, and it has to make a con save.
What's the DC on that con save? It doesn't matter.
14.
It fails.
Yeah, so it is poisoned until the end of my next turn.
Perfect.
I also want to know what Squelch's Ray of Sickness looks like. You know, like
100%.
Yeah.
It's-
how
I mean,
how are
basically
these
the-
people getting sick? You know, does it look like
Well, it's-
something? All of it.
Like, stuff starts like churning inside of Squelch as he's like saying it's like weird incantation that you don't understand, and then like a ray of like sickening greenish energy like bursts forth from him
Ew.
at the elf.
Love it.
The ray hits the elf, but in a way that it's almost like if you've ever played paintball and had it like explode on your chest and go up into your mask. Radiates almost like this sickening, like gross, like almost like rotting meat smell that you all get a whiff of as well. But you watch as it kind of like hits and then like splashes up under his mask, and you hear him go, oh, and then you watch as like just like a different like goo like leaks out of the bottom of the mask.
Nice.
So gross.
Yeah, there we go. Well, that's my turn.
Johnathan, Jimson, what are you doing for your surprise round? Regular human guy.
I'm just a regular human Arnold Schwarzenegger right now. So he's gonna action hero movie run in and stab him with the Ouroboros again, because I really like this thing.
Hell yeah.
And you said with advantage because it's a surprise?
It's a surprise, yeah. Even though they like turned towards the door, they had no idea what was going to come through, and they definitely didn't expect any of you. Oh yeah, give me some damage.
Oh yeah, damage.
11? You gonna hit it with the mustard?
Yeah, it's once per turn?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What do I do for that again?
Just roll 3d6.
3d6.
Mustard! I need it as a sound clip.
Yeah, you do. So 21 damage in total.
Yeah, he's not looking great. First of all, like, he's covered in gross. And then you just run up, and again, like, it's like, do you go for, like, the stab, or you go, like, the full slash?
I'm gonna go for a slash.
You go for...
yeah.
You go for the slash and hit the button, and as you, like, slash across his chest, you make, like, a solid connection with the sword in, and then the plasma glows. And as you pull the sword away, you have made this giant scar in his chest that is not bleeding, but instead, like, smoldering from the burn of the plasma that, like, sealed it shut.
Sorry, buddy.
Aelita.
Okay, so I want to do something kind of weird.
I like weird.
Yeah.
I sport this.
I have this charm of order, so it would be an action. I would just speak a one-word command to a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw, or they have to follow the command. And I just, like, because you can't really, like, be like, kill yourself, can I tell him to, like, go on the ground, but be like, ground, and just have him go onto the ground so he's, you know, prone?
Yeah, I'd say, like, grovel or kneel.
Yeah, anything like that. Great. I'd love to do that. Please?
Yeah, enamored is the one that you're doing it on? Or resilient.
Ooh.
If we're trying to kill one of them and then keep the other one to question, maybe, like, doing, like, a command that would, like, hold him there so that he has to answer our questions.
It wouldn't be very long, so I'm just thinking, like, until the next turn, it would kind of give everyone, you know, advantage to...
Oh, okay, yeah, if it's just a short-lived thing, then maybe...
Yeah, it's not going to be forever.
Yeah,
so...
because if whoever you do it to, if they fail, they're going to start the actual combat prone.
Yeah,
is what you're aiming for.
Exactly, that is what I would like to do, please.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Just
So-
which one are you doing it on?
Let's do enamored.
Enamored? Okay.
Yeah.
He has
Aelita
to
breaking out her best kneel before Zod moment.
Their wisdom is
before-
pretty good. Oh. It rolls a
Damn.
critical.
Well then.
And just
Okay.
looks you dead in the eye, like you can't see its eyes, but you feel it through the mask, and you just hear it go, "Nich."
I don't know what that means, but
Oh wait, you speak their changuage.
do I?
Yeah, I think you speak both. What do you speak? You speak Celestial. They're speaking in Celestial, back and forth, which is how you understood the guys
Oh.
before, I believe.
Right.
It just says no, like it says no in Celestial.
Fine. Can't blame a fairy for trying.
Sherman.
B3's gonna like fly up. His one arm turns to a shield, and his other one turns to a shotgun. Not a shotgun, but like a Mega Man blaster, like beam sort of thing, and I'm gonna blast him.
That's why I
The
started
shotgun.
blasting.
Started
Maybe?
blasting.
That is a miss.
No. Bonus action, I'm gonna shove him. Try to shove him.
Yeah.
$13 again. Hey.
That's a 6.
So I'm gonna push him into the wall. I'm trying to see what damage I get.
I think it's 2d6 plus your strength.
From the rampant charge. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So many bills. I gotta read through them. 2d plus 3.
I'm starting to like remember things about the Vanguard. I should know. I've had like 3 of them in campaigns now, but it's such a unique and different class. You shove him against the wall, and he like hits hard and falls to his knees.
Kneel before B3. And that's everything.
We'll begin the actual combat. Squelch, you're at the top of the round.
All right, Squelch is gonna scooch in the room a little bit. Oh, that's weird.
What's that?
Give me a second. It, for whatever reason, logged me out. So give me just a sec here.
It's a Russian hacker. They're trying to join the campaign.
Right? Hello, I am Comrade Squelch.
And while we're waiting for him to get back in, Yas Queen 93, welcome and thank you for joining us. Hopefully I didn't ruin your dinner with graphic details.
All right, now I'm gonna move.
I
back
know
in
who
here.
that is. Hi, Yen. I love you.
All right,
All right.
Squelch is moving in.
Squelch is gonna move in a bit, and I did Ray of Sickness before. I don't do this very often, but what the heck? Part of Squelch's body is like twisting around and like points a crossbow at the resilient elf warrior. Like shifts around in his insides as a crossbow bolt flies out at the elf dude.
That's hilarious. Oh my god! What is happening tonight?
And apparently it's in the face, I guess.
Amazing.
For 13 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, you fight. You part of from my understanding, part of you opens up and like fires a crossbow from inside yourself.
Kinda. It's like I don't really have hands right now.
So you watch as like a hole opens up in Squelch, a crossbow bolt comes out and hits the elf like square in the neck. And you watch as he starts bleeding out and like trying to like close up the wound. As like this dude's having the worst day.
Yeah, 'cause it doesn't really say I need to have arms and stuff to use my shit.
No, again, like Squelch has a completely different physiology. I know that you can you still use the 2 standard arms, but like you can if you want it to come out of the middle of your chest, I don't care. That's flavor. That doesn't impact the mechanics at all. I'm just trying to paint the picture because that's
right. It's a good picture.
That's bonkers. Your team's wild. You're all a bunch of weirdos.
You got some
and I love it.
messed up shit going on. That's for sure.
Enamored Stands is gonna try to take a couple slices at you, Sherman. $17?
Doesn't miss.
Let's go for...
It kicked me out too. Rude.
21?
That hits.
Sorry, that should be a D10 plus the radiant damage. It's a 2-handed attack. D10 plus 1.
Ooh.
And then the radiant damage is 3d6. $15 damage. But that's both of its swings there. It's going to risk an attack of opportunity to try and run away. Now for you, Sherman, I'm pretty sure you have a thing.
I'm going to second line paragraph.
Yeah,
Shove him when he tries to run.
Try and
if he's
shove
running.
him. I'm gonna push him.
Little shove as he's running like that. 2-handed push.
You have to beat a 19.
Okay.
You like go to
Before you go, hey.
you go to shove him with your shield, and he kind of like uses his sword to like block and like push himself. And he starts running down the hallway. Johnathan Jimson.
Okay. This resilient guy is about to die. He's like almost dead.
There's a crossbow bolt sticking out of his neck. He's like actively bleeding. He is covered in his own sick. It doesn't sound like he's breathing very well under the mask, to the point where he looks like he's about to rip his mask off. And
is he on the ground? Or
no,
is he
not yet? He's still standing, but he's like holding his neck, trying to cover the wound that's like hemorrhaging right now. He looks like he is almost there.
Alright, so I'm gonna lean in real close because he's like right up in my cheese. I'm gonna like even like grab onto his shirt and pull him a bit close. And then immediately be like, ugh, and wipe my hand on like a clean part of his shirt. Gee, friend, today must really suck for you. Does he respond at all? Is he like, And then before he could actually say anything, because he doesn't understand me anyways, I don't have Aelita translating this or anything. So I was just like, hey, friend, today really sucks for you. And then I'm going to take my Ouroboros again.
Yeah, give
And just, like, mercy kill him, essentially. But, like one of the, like the classic, like, you pull the enemy in close and, like, betray them with, like, the shank to the gut. Yeah.
give me an attack. And I like the flavor enough. I'll roll it with advantage. It
Nice.
makes sense here. That's a hit.
And then it's every turn I can do the mustard.
Yeah,
So do I just put? Do you want me to add the
just 3d6.
3d6
Yeah.
as a situational bonus?
Yep.
Ba-ba-ba.
27. Once again, you you very kindly like grab this guy and like stab him. And, like, again, the sword's not a small sword. It's a great sword. So like you wipe your hand off, grab the sword with two hands and just run it through him, and again, as you do, the plasma lights up and just like incinerates him. He vaporizes him. Nothing left. He's just dust in seconds.
All right, sick. And then with that, I'm just gonna be like, we can't let this guy get away to the rest of the team, and my movement is 30. I can get right up on his cheese too.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just gonna run up on him, and then I think that's all I can do. I don't really think I have any. Yeah, that's it.
Aelita.
Okay, so I got kicked out, so right now I can't zoom again. You know, regular problems. So let's see what we can do for this guy. I think we're going to hurl. Wait, we want to keep one of them alive, right?
Yeah, we wanted to interrogate this guy.
Okay. So, if we interrogate him, we don't want to. You know what? It's not going to kill him. We're gonna hurl another chaos bolt, or how far away am I from him?
40 feet.
40 feet? So I have 30 feet of movement. Yeah, let's just send a spell his way then. Let's try a nice little firebolt.
Nineteen, 24 is a hit.
Excellent.
Yeah, you hit him in the back with this fireball as he's like trying to run away.
I don't think so. Halt. And yeah, I'll try to get closer with my remaining movements. That'll be all for me.
Yeah. Wait, aren't you gonna move?
Oh, yeah, right. I can't move.
Yeah, I just switched it to free movement. You should be able to move now.
Thank you. If I could see what I was doing. That about right?
You still want some distance between you and the enemy?
Yeah. I'm a little bit squishy.
All right.
Okay. Now we're good.
Mr. Beef.
B3's gonna boogie up and try to blast him with his Mega Man arm again. I got the gunner feet, so I don't get disadvantaged being this close.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I think these shotguns also have it built into them that they don't impose that.
Right. 11 for the first.
You just shoot him in the back with this like big blast.
I'm gonna try to shove him.
Okay.
Just try to get the extra damage for the rampant charge.
Oh.
Imagine he beats
Oh.
it.
He
He rolls
can't.
20. Oh, close. So 2d6. I can knock him prone instead of pushing him.
You can push him 5 feet and knock him prone, or you could push him 10 feet, but he stays on his feet.
Yeah, definitely try to knock him prone.
5 and knock him prone. Yep.
Sorry, let me roll it. I put it in wrong there. The numbers.
9 damage. So you like slap him with your shield, knock him away.
It's just the little like a bug zapper sound happens. And that's my turn.
Squelch.
Welch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Scooch up a little bit. What do? He's prone. I mean, the fire won't kill him. It'll just whittle him down a bit. So, yeah, I'm gonna create bonfire.
Oh, so terrible.
It's not enough to kill him. He'll be okay.
I know, it's one of my favorite cantrips. He makes the save.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Like the fire
Oh, well,
erupts
I
from
tried.
underneath him and like just rolls out of the way.
Well, that's unfortunate. Rude.
He is going to stand up. He'll move his 20 feet. Johnathan, you'll get an attack of opportunity.
Sick. I'm gonna attack him. What do I have to click for that? Do I choose like
Just
is it just like the same as a normal attack? Like
Yeah, you just roll an attack.
alright.
And it's a choice. You don't have to because it takes up your reaction. But if you take it, it's a free attack on the enemy.
And I'll also, just as a reminder, I will point out as well, when bringing a target to 0 with a melee attack, you have the option of knocking them out instead of killing them. You can choose to just knock them out and not outright murder them.
So if I do use the Ouroboros again, it's not guaranteed to completely obliterate him by accident.
Yeah,
Right.
if you're if you're intending to knock him out with it, you can knock him out and not just.
Yeah,
Like
can
a
I knock him out?
hit.
I want to try to do that.
Sure.
I'm gonna just try to knock him out. Normal?
But you can only do that with a melee attack. Ranged attack, or it just kills them.
Yeah, it's out of your
They
hand.
get brought to 0.
That's a hit.
Do I roll damage?
Yep. $14.
I'm literally just gonna take the hilt of my sword and like hit him on the head.
Do you still apply the extra damage?
Will it be able to still only knock him out instead of killing
I
him?
would still allow that.
Okay, then yeah. Yeah, I just don't want to go overboard by accident. But yeah, if it'll just knock him out.
You don't knock him unconscious.
Okay.
But like with the you go to swing and like hit him with like the pommel of the blade, and shoot the plasma, and instead of the plasma damage like doing a direct hit to him, the plasma shot like kind of like propels your blade forward to just do more damage on the butt.
Cool.
He is going to use his action to dash. He's trying to get away. He wants to live.
Aw. Rude.
It's pretty rude.
I don't
know.
like that.
Oh no. Johnathan.
Johnathan.
That's only a 10-foot range. Okay. And how far away from me is he now? 50 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The thing I was thinking of is not something that can go close enough, I don't think. So I'm gonna chase after him, move my 30 feet, I think. Was that 30 feet? Yeah, that was 30 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
Sick. And then, and so how far away from me is he now? He's 20 feet away from me. Hold on. Oh, okay, perfect. I'm just trying to read the thing on my find familiar ability or my spell, but it's okay, that won't help here. I'm just gonna shoot him with the new longbow that I found, and I'm aiming for his ankle in an attempt to disable him and get him to fall over and not be able to run away.
To stow the sword, do you just like put it onto your back, or do you like do you drop it? What do you?
I'm just putting it on my back for now so I can grab it again after.
Okay.
I'm doing like a quick action hero style swift swap.
When you go to put it on your back, like you don't have anything there to hold a sword right now, but it's still.
I stick it through the back of my shirt.
Okay.
Or unless you were gonna say it'll stay up on its own without me further.
Yeah,
removing my
it just
favorite
like
shirt.
it floats in place and like hovers
perfect.
with you. Yeah.
Never mind. I do not rip my favorite shirt further.
I shoved this great sword in my shirt.
I was improvising. I didn't think it would just stay up, but I don't want to drop it. It's either that or I awkwardly like hold it between my legs. Like,
This goes into hammer space like a cartoon character.
yeah, perfect.
That's a hit. 17.
Did I just kill him by accident?
Well, you also rolled the 3d6 radiant damage with that. Is that part of the thing? Does the bow
What?
do
Yeah.
that much radiant?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
damn!
Yeah, it does. It does. It's
Oh, wow.
regular damage, and it does that radiant damage as well.
That's crazy. I didn't realize it
I
did
thought I
that
had
much
to
radiant
choose.
damage. That's sick.
I
Yeah.
thought I had to choose for it to do radiant damage. Does it
No.
automatically do that? Oh
That's
shit!
the swords. The longbows, they just do them. It's part of
Oh,
the
that's
it's part
sick.
of the energy of the attack.
That's really sick. I'm not even mad about that. I'm sorry I killed him, guys.
You pull the
Ma-
bowstring, and you watch as like radiant light forms an arrow in the slot, and fire it, and you watch as it like lands like in his back, but doesn't like pierce. It almost like burns through him, and you watch as he just drops, as you didn't realize that your aim was too true and it hit him in the heart.
I was aiming for his
Well,
ankle.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like she was trying to shoot him in the ankle. I was gonna say she probably took his foot clean off with that.
Yeah.
And then he bled out very quickly.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
do it.
thinking here maybe Squelch needs to go back and grab one of the other bows because you have a bow. Maybe.
It's a sick bow.
I'm not good with longbows. Like I could use
No.
crossbows.
Okay.
I mean, one of
I-
these guys might have one.
I don't know how much,
Yeah.
jelly and moving and stuff. That's beyond my
Right.
scope of imagination.
Above the table, let's be
Strangely
real.
enough, I could use a gun.
Let's be real.
But I don't have a gun.
You guys are
right
gonna
now.
find all kinds of cool shit in this campaign. Like,
Yeah.
Speaking of guns, Beefy, didn't you say that you have proficiency in firearms?
Yeah.
It makes more sense for you to have the plasma blaster. Can I give you the plasma blaster?
Yeah, I'll take it. I just have like a normal
Yeah.
shotgun.
Yeah. Please, have my plasma blaster. It's yours.
I like the
He grabs
flavor.
it, like, thank you. He's like shocked.
I also keep forgetting I own it.
I really appreciate the flavor of it being like a Mega Man cannon that just like your hand forms into a gun.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like
Yeah, that
upgrades
looks
it a little
great.
bit, like the plasma blaster, like makes it beefier.
Yeah, you like put your Aelita goes to hand you the
Get
gun,
equipped with
and you
plasma
like
shot.
wave your hand over, and yeah, it just like almost turns the gun into energy that absorbs into your arm.
That's sick.
Yeah, this big Mega Man cannon. Thank you, Miss
Amazing.
Aelita. You're too
You're
kind.
welcome. It'll benefit me in the long run.
The hallway is
Okay.
quiet. You don't see any guards on the other side. You know, Johnathan, and you did let them know as well, that there's like a kitchen to the eastern door, and the western door leads to like a storage area.
Is there a light switch at all?
In this hallway?
Yeah.
No.
That seems like a design flaw to me.
It's dark.
I'm sure there is a way to use me as light because that makes sense. So let me read everything. Because
And Squelch is rocking some light right now.
let's be real here. I am basically just a little tiny flying light source.
Well,
Or at least I should be.
yeah, you're constantly.
Both of you are glowing.
You're constantly glowing, but Squelch also has like a light on right now.
Right. I can
picture's just-
also read your auras. So if y'all
That's
ever
cool.
want me to read your like light, I can do that.
Oh, I would love that.
We can have fun with that later when we're back on the ship.
Yeah.
Human mood rings.
Can I check the bodies to see if they have Do they just have like the same stuff as the other guys? Is there anything else of note or
Same
of
s-
interest?
Same stuff.
Okay. Hey, Squelch, if you do, we'll change your mind about the longbow. These guys have them too.
I'll
That's a
pass
nifty
for,
weapon.
pass for now.
If I were to take a longbow,
I mean,
how
we
long
might
are
be
we
able to sell
talking
them.
here? True.
Relative to your size, it's pretty big.
Unfortunate.
I mean, you could still fire it. It's just gonna look awkward.
Okay, maybe I want a longbow. Just because it was so cool.
What
It was really cool.
What are your weapon
I mean, it does shoot
proficiencies?
radiant. It does do radiant damage. That's like
Exactly.
it's shooting light damage. It's totally.
It's very
You know.
you.
Jonathan and I can have
on vibe.
friendship longbows.
Friendship weapons! Oh, I would love friendship weapons!
Perfect.
Oh, so you are trained in simple melee weapons, so you're not proficient with the longbow.
Yeah, that checks out.
All simple.
I mean, it doesn't mean you can't use it. Just means
Yeah.
you won't be as good with it.
Just means you don't add your proficiency to it. That's fine.
Friendship weapons.
That's what downtime's for. So you can be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start training to learn how to use a longbow.
You know, multi-classing's a thing too.
For that.
Yeah.
If we're multi-classing, I want to do rogue so I can do that thing, you know, that sneak attack thing when I pop up anyways.
Yeah.
Lightsaber sneak attack.
Sneak attacks are
Exactly.
fun.
I mean, we did decide it was a finesse weapon. That checks.
Yep.
That works.
I think while we have like just this like kind of like quick quiet in the hallway, why don't we take like a 5-ish minute break, refill our drinks and all that fun stuff, and then we'll come back to see where
sounds
you
good.
go from here.
Hell yeah, sounds good.
Good.
Sounds like a plan.
Tis a good plan. What'd you say? It's so warm. Well, yeah, because you're standing behind the air fryer.
I was drawing those heat before too.
Oh, that's fair.
Like I've been warm like in the entire game.
Turn the radiator off in your room. What? That's not my elevator song.
Hi, hi.
Oh boy, I'm back.
Joda, you son of a bitch.
Oh no, did he do the thing?
You did.
Oh god.
Joda bean boozled me.
Oh yeah.
Do we think it's
Wait
going to
till
be another
everybody's
go?
back.
You know, I just bought the other day.
You just bought a bidet? Oh, bought the other day.
I bought a bidet and look what I got the other day. Bean boozled. Haven't mustered the courage to open it. I might do a bean with you.
All right.
As long as it's not
Do it.
95%, I'll do toothpaste
Peer pressure.
or stinky socks. Stinky, like I said.
Love a good bean of solidarity.
I'm doing the lightest one because
Normally I pick at random, but maybe I'll spin this time. There's a way to spin it online, isn't there?
there's an online spinner. I think they took it down though. Maybe it's back up
Let's see.
because that's how I used to do it. Was just spin the wheel online. Oh, it's back up.
Oh, they're on 7th edition. I don't know what the changes were.
I just spun it and I just seen what the new flavor was. That's diabolical. I might try it.
I don't
Lic-
think they have cockroach anymore.
Licorice or burnt rubber?
Oh no.
Oh, I
Oh.
love licorice. That's so sad.
That's me. I want it to be good. I don't want it to be the rubber.
Yeah.
Push this out here.
Oh wait.
Licorice and burnt. It's a new one to this edition. I didn't even see that. Is there any new ones? Top banana or wet dog? What's top banana?
Top banana?
Yep, new flavor top banana on the new 7th edition.
Well, I don't have licorice or burnt rubber.
Oh, I do.
You
Here's
got
for you, Joda.
licorice
Right
or
there.
burnt rubber?
Yep.
Hold on, I'll just... Yeah, they got rid of, what, pomegranate, old bandage? No, that one's still there. Which ones did they get rid of? Thank you, my love. I'm gonna need
I should have
it.
waited for you. It was burnt rubber.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, hold on. Let me spin the spinner.
Hopefully Kirby stole the bad luck for you there.
It wasn't that good burnt rubber of like a tire. It was like that bad burnt rubber of like putting plastic in the microwave or melting. Oh, it was so gross.
Strawberry banana smoothie or dead
Oh.
fish?
Oh god, that's why.
Oh.
Strawberry banana smoothie or dead fish? You decide.
Oh.
No. 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 We got the bad one.
That's a look of disappointment, I think.
I'm sorry, friend.
I flew too close to the sun. I gotta say. Because
you had a good run there.
Yeah, I had a good streak of 4 different beans that were really good, and I was getting real cocky, like, oh, maybe they're all good. No, that was all bad. Ugh. Ellie is just getting our hot dogs, and then just some ketchup on the side, please. Yes, please.
For the little intermission, need some beans. Oh, that was gross.
Ugh. Thank you for the bean of solidarity, friend.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I'll have to get these 7th edition beans.
I didn't even realize it was the new ones. Like, I don't want to say I want to know what wet dog tastes like, but
I didn't know they had additions.
Yeah.
oh, the older ones are foul. I
Right.
think like the 4th or maybe the third had like spoiled milk, I would not eat that. There's no way you could pay me to eat that.
I'm trying
really,
to
though, you've eaten some
remember.
pretty bad beans.
Like the blood bandage one, the pomegranate. Oh, it's still on there.
Ew.
The old bandage
Yeah,
or pomegranate's pretty rough.
I think that was the worst one for you. Like I remember seeing that on stream and you almost throwing up.
It actually tastes like blood. It's weird. They must have got like real vampires to taste test it.
I would love to know how long ago I had the Bean Boozled. The only one I really remember is the cockroach because it was on Christmas that I got it, and I just kept giving them over to my sister, and she kept getting the
Oh, there's
cockroach.
buns.
Yeah.
That's well, that's bad luck.
Weird when you ask for it on the
Yeah. And I had this
I'll work
little
with
like
it.
Okay. I'm
Jelly
sorry.
Belly
I
machine,
thought
and
you
I
were
dumped
the
all the
robot.
Bean Boozled in it. So
Oh,
people would
God.
come over, put their
God.
money in there, and they would get a handful of
On the side.
some good, some bad.
That's
I love
horrible.
you.
I love it.
I thought we were just raw dogging some hot dogs. Apparently we had buns, and so when she asked me what I wanted, I said ketchup on the side. So now I've got bun hot dogs with ketchup on the side. I'm just gonna dip it. It works the same way.
So it works out.
I was so confused when he asked for it on the side. I was like, okay.
Alright. Ellie sat down. Her camera will be on in a moment. So, we'll just jump right back into it. You're in this quiet corridor now. It is still very dark in here. Johnathan Jimson knows the layout and knows, like, what to expect as far as what each room is on the side. But you don't, like, have an inventory of what's in there or anything like that. And then you know that straight ahead is the kitchen.
Straight ahead is the cafeteria. The kitchen
Cafeteria.
is to
The
the right.
cafeteria. The cafeteria, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
We should check to see if there's anyone in these rooms to the side before proceeding on, so that way, if there happens to be guards in here, we're not just like leaving rooms uncleared. But then we should get to the
Makes
cafeteria
sense.
and get the mech.
Good call, Mr. Jimson. Good to be thorough. You can stack up on the door. B3's in there.
I also watch a lot of cop shows along with my movies, so I'm used to them running through and clear. Does it? Can we listen to see if it sounds like there's anyone in the next room?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Hopefully, I don't intentionally smash my head on the door again this time.
You were saying?
It wasn't much better.
One better.
I don't hear
Than
shit.
smashing it. You
Yeah,
just
one-
gently nuzzle the door with your head this time.
Yeah, you're confused by the door. Maybe in the wrong ways.
Is this what the cops do on Earth, Mr. Jimson? They stare at the doors and nudge them?
No, actually, they tend to kick them down, but I don't think they're usually trying to hear what's on the other side. I think they're just trying to smash what's on the other side with the remnants of the door.
You heard him, Mr. Squelch. Kick down the door. No, I'm kidding. Could I take a listen?
Like, do
I
this.
step aside and like.
Yeah, give me a perception.
My ear turns into like a little sonar dish, like the little scoop dish.
Love it.
Turns into a little whiskey glass. You don't hear anything on the other side.
Pretty quiet. like kick the door in?
It's not really a door that you can kick in. It's like one of those interlocking sliding doors.
Is it locked, or are we able to open it?
Yeah, it's just like kind of like a panel button.
Okay,
Right?
let's
I think
open it and see what's up.
Yeah, let's get in there before Johnathan hurts himself with the door again.
That is true. Any door can be kicked in with enough force. You open the door, you don't see anything. You smell fryer oil. That probably hasn't been refreshed in a couple days. It's not too old.
Okay.
But it's definitely not like clean, fresh fryer oil.
Is it? Do we know how long this place has been under siege? Like about the same amount of time?
Not
Like a couple days.
too long? Yeah, either like a day or two.
Okay.
Excuse me.
So basically, the kitchen's just been inactive since these hooligans took over the ship.
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else of interest that we can find in here?
You got a couple fridges and freezers. You've got stoves. You might find some like ingredients, like you might find some like spices, simple stuff, salt and pepper. Maybe some like onion powder, garlic powder, space dust.
Okay. But nothing that like
Nothing that sticks out.
pertains to this.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh no. I don't find shit.
You know,
I'm gonna do the same actually, because Squelch would be searching around the kitchen too
sure.
for stuff that's usable. As the chef. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, well.
Shouldn't have taken such a big bite. You find an extra long spatula.
Amazing.
Take it.
You can go ahead and add extra long spatula to your character sheet.
Fantastic. Let's see. Yeah, we'll put that in equipment.
Yeah, other than that, you don't really find anything. It's a pretty standard hospital kitchen.
Well, it was worth checking anyway.
After like leisurely walking around the room and like looking around, Johnathan Jimson then like strikes like a very like TV cop pose and is like, all clear, and then like goes into the next room.
It's like a weird thing with his arm.
Yeah. He doesn't actually know what like the cop hand signals are, but like he does some stuff.
Just moving his hands.
Just doing like hand puppets.
Improvise.
See this little purple fairy just like flying around in the corner.
Right? It's exactly what I was thinking. I just see this little purple orb of light just floating around in the other room.
Look, I looked away for 2 seconds and now everyone's gone. So I'm trying to find everyone.
Oh yeah, Squelch, you're the light source.
I am the light source.
There we go.
We might as well check out this one too while we're here.
Yeah, I believe this is going to be a storage room. At risk of embarrassing myself, I'm going to attempt to listen at the door again.
Yeah, go for it.
It's gonna work.
I
one
never
of these
learned.
times.
Yeah. That was an investigation? No, perception check?
Perception. You don't hear anything on the other side of the door. Seems pretty quiet.
And I don't hit my head either.
No.
I count that as a win. All right. I open the door.
Yeah, you open the door. Like immediately you see that like a ton of crates. Some of them labeled. Some of them like are clearly like they have like medical supplies in them, like injectors and different treatments for more severe ailments, like things like you'll see one that's labeled like radiation medicine.
We might need that
Ooh,
if we
shit.
keep eating at Squengies.
Exactly, my thoughts. It's like if I start making knockoff Squengies, we might need that.
Okay, I want to look around for something really cool.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Gladly.
I would also like to
Ah.
look around.
I almost did intimidation. I'd like to intimidate the area.
Come out of here, wherever you are.
All right,
Oh,
cool shit. I
no.
know you're in here somewhere.
Oh no!
Oh god.
Neither of us find anything.
Aelita, you hear a muffled kind of scream as Aelita manages to get herself trapped in one of these storage cases while she is investigating.
Is someone going to help me?
Let's try and find Aelita.
I don't see anything. I'm just looking around. Oh my.
Squelch, you find the chest that Alita's in.
Good, I'll settle for that.
My goodness, how did you get in there?
I thought I would find something cool.
The one other noticeable thing, and the thing that Johnathan would know, is at the back of this room, there is a safe.
Well, hey, I found something pretty cool.
Where's Mr. Jimson? I'm looking around left and right.
I'm trying to find the back of the room in the dark to get to this safe that I would know about.
Oh yeah, I should probably be like mindful of the fact that I'm the light source.
Just running in the dark.
Like I could see in the dark. That doesn't mean everybody can see in the dark.
Yeah, you just hear me like bumping into stuff in the distance as I'm like looking for this safe. Ah, shit. Oh. Oh.
There's a safe somewhere.
Are there any like healing injectors or anything that we can like stock up on in here?
Yeah, I mean, so like all of these red cases that you see, each are like a case of like 24 healing injectors. You can grab a bunch, just bear in mind that all the medicine that you take is medicine that...
Yeah, we're stealing from the hospital.
Yeah.
I will definitely borrow some doses of the radiation medicine.
Yeah, that specifically, like, I don't have an item for it right now. You can just put, like,
Yeah.
6 doses of radiation meds on your character sheet.
Yeah. I'm gonna put that under consumables.
I'm gonna grab just a
Great.
couple of healing injectors.
Yeah.
I don't want to take too many from the hospital. But I'll take one in each hand.
Yeah, and like the blue cases have some mana injectors as well
Sweet.
for any of the spellcasters.
I'll grab a couple of
I will
those.
take
too.
a couple of those, actually.
Yeah.
I will punk just 2 of them. Again, I don't want to steal too many things from...
I don't want to steal
Well,
from the hospital.
Squelch can start putting the radiation medicine into the Squengi's food.
Ooh, smart.
Surely nothing bad can happen that way.
You make the
Yeah.
Squengies without the radiation poisoning, and they send fucking hitmen after you.
Cease and desist order.
Yeah,
Yep.
cease and desist robots. Johnathan, Jimson.
Third party.
I just put 1 mana injector on. Sorry, I put 6 on your character sheet, but I think you said you wanted 2.
I already had 4.
You already had 4.
No, I had 3, and then I put it up to 5.
Oh, okay. Then
'Cause I took 2.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any mana injectors.
Okay. Let me
yet,
put
so I'll
1
take
on
2.
your character sheet. Mana injector,
Perfect. Okay, thank you.
and then you can increase the number.
Yeah.
And now that we're at the safe, does it look like something we would have access to with the Guardian, or is it like a separate?
The Guardian, like, you have all of the Guardian's knowledge. You don't have a password of this currently. If you had full interface of the ship, you might be able to open it, but currently, if you wanted to get in, you'd have to try and break in.
Well, let's see if I have better luck this time with my thieves' tools.
All right.
Alrighty. Come on, thieves' tools. Not the greatest roll ever.
You attempt to start working and opening this, and Johnathan, you feel it and also notice on the sword itself that, like, almost like a blinking warning light starts to blink.
Oh, I think we are setting off an alarm, guys. There's like a warning light with the Guardian.
Surely it was those nasty bandits who we came across in the other room, right? They must have set it off.
I mean, do we know that's necessarily going to do anything bad? That might just be to let Guardian know that, hey, someone's breaking in. I mean, this time we know who's breaking in. It's us.
But what if whoever is on this ship also has access to the warning system?
That's true.
We have cleared
Very
this
good
room. If
point.
we wanted to, we can make a break for it to the next room and see if we can get to the mech suit. And then that'll give me a bit more information about who knows what and what's going on the ship.
Oh, yeah, because Jack's supposed to... You get more access to information or whatever when you're interfaced with the mech. Yeah, good idea. I mean, last time we failed to open a safe, the station blew up.
That's true.
Yep, but I also found a plasma gun. This time I got stuck in a chest.
Yeah, that's not nearly as cool.
No.
Oh, you win some, you lose some.
Made me laugh.
Yes. Can't believe I got a 0.
That was
Sometimes I forget it's possible.
Mhm.
fun.
I'm
Alrighty.
always very curious and it never goes very well.
Now, as we leave the safe, is the warning light still going off?
No. Once you leave the proximity of the safe, the light stops.
Okay.
Like once he stops trying to break into it.
Okay. That's good. Shall we listen at this door first? Listen or caress the door?
Yeah. Give me a perception check. You know what to do.
Apparently I don't.
Maybe you lick the door.
Every single time, it's been like lower than a 5.
Johnathan
He does not know
Jimson
how to interact with doors.
Johnathan Jimson walks up to the door, goes to put his ear next to it, has like an ADHD moment where a song starts playing into his head, and you just watch him start doing body rolls against the door.
Am I still ripped?
Yeah.
So now it's a Magic Mike moment. No, sorry guys, I got carried away there.
I'm feeling very, inspired, I guess. Should we have someone try to listen? I can do it. Let's do it. I'd like to try and listen at the door.
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
Alright.
Don't be horrible.
That's a 17. That's really good.
Hey.
Okay. Okay.
You hear faint voices from the room, from the next room in, but you're hearing, like, you hear a voice from far away, and it sounds like a voice that is more stern than the others that you've spoken to. Like, there's an air of authority from this voice. Oh, you also understand their language, so you hear...
I sure do.
You hear him in Celestial talking about, once I can get into this thing and get it to work for me, we have this ship. We completely have this vessel.
Okay. I think we've done it. I think we've found the big bad. I don't think we should just try to keep them. I think we should just kill them all. All right. Are you ready for
Sounds like a
this?
plan.
Kill them all.
Before, first things first. Actually, before we do this, I'm gonna top up and do a quick touch up on Beefy here.
Good call, good
Treat
call.
his wounds repairs since he's down some health a little bit, and I got my healer feat.
Pure raw.
Slash, you know, I'm an artificer. I'm a mechanic, so it checks. So anyway, 10 points of healing back to Beefy.
Yes.
Oh. There we go.
There we go. That's better.
Thank you, Squelch. You see, like, the bits that were missing, like the nano machines can start coming back.
Yeah.
Or, like, parts missing.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
No problem. That's what I'm here for.
Alrighty.
Totally forgot that Aelita just has like a, you have like a Dragon Ball Z key blast, like you can just fucking fire an energy blast.
I'm also very excited to steal someone's light. So hopefully we meet someone very bright one day.
All right. So who's going first?
I'll head on in first.
Yeah, now's the best time to decide like a marching order going in there.
I don't mind going in close to the front as well, like right alongside B3, because I've got the Ouroboros and a lot of constitution.
Yeah, I'm ranged and heals, so I should probably be at the back.
Yeah. I currently have 59 out of 65 health, so. Not mad about it.
Just gonna move over there, kind of out of the way of the door.
Once again, no matter the situation, these guys do not know you're coming, so you will get a surprise round going into it.
Amazing.
Nice, nice.
So what are you guys doing? You're all just standing staring at the door?
Yeah.
Let's kick it
I'm
open.
not going first.
Yep, I feel like I'm just sitting there thinking about Johnathan body rolling, and I don't know. I'm just so
Yeah.
confused. I am
You
so
like it.
confused.
Sorry, Nelder, Mr. Steal Your Girl.
He has nothing to worry about. Don't worry.
Wow. Ouch.
Hey, you're my best
Ooh.
bud, but I am not the
That's
one you're looking
fair.
for.
I understand. I've got a very specific type.
You sure do.
They're out there somewhere.
Everybody go ahead and roll initiative, and that'll decide the kind of order that you start in here. You should see in this room. Hold on one second. There's light in this room.
Good.
There we go. Yeah, you should be able to see in this room just fine. You crack that door open, and you see there's like 2 guards stationed here right at the door. There's a couple more like that are like closer to what appears to be a much more like, so definitely, as you heard, somebody with some kind of authority, just in the way that they carry themselves. Their armor is a lot more regal than the others. They are not holding a whip, just like carrying one of those long swords.
Okay.
Alright.
And you also see the Guardian of Ouroboros.
Woo!
Fancy.
That's cool.
Squelch, you are the first in that order.
Well, through the door, not gonna move in yet, but I can see self-confident astral elf from here, so he's gonna get a little toasty.
Toasty. Which one? The self-confident?
Self-confident, yes, please.
Fails the save.
Excellent. Five points of fire damage.
Yeah, does not take you long at all to gather their attention as like you bust the door open and light a fire under them. Next in our order is Aelita.
Okay, so what I would like to do is I'm going to hurl another Chaos Bolt. Let's see just how far away we are. And I'm rotating myself again. Amazing. I'm upside down now. Okay.
You can fly. You're doing loop-de-loops. It's, you know.
Aelita is
Yeah.
also dancing to music in her head.
You were inspired by my body rolls.
I really was, yes. So we will aim for self-confidence. I'm gonna fly up a little so we miss Johnathan. And I'm going to Chaos Bolt him.
Blinded by the light.
13 is a miss.
Dang it.
And you said you move. Where do you move to?
I just flew up a little.
You know what? I don't want her to waste the spell slot on that. I'm gonna use my my use of my Grand Charm of Fate
Ooh.
Oh.
for the rest. So add a D10 and apply that as a bonus to the attack roll.
That's a hit.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
That'll turn it into a 23. Oh, sorry. No, you roll a d10.
Yeah. Yeah, it's you roll a D10 and add that. So. Yeah.
4.
That's still a hit. Yeah, 17 will hit.
Yay. Okay. Do damage.
Okay, 11.
11.
And your options for damage type are fire and psychic.
Let's light him on fire.
Yeah, coming in hot in the most literal sense.
Yep.
Last on that list is Sherman.
B3 is going to. First of all, I'm gonna move up and blast him. First thing. The plasma blaster. Like starts to charge up and like starts like malfunctioning a bit, and he like smacks his arm. He's like, "Oh, I'm not used to this yet." Damn
bit
the
of-
thing.
A little bit of glitter comes out because I must have gotten some glitter in it when
Yeah,
it was
like a
in
little-
my possession.
A little bit of a shine.
That
Mhm.
checks out, yeah.
Then for my bonus action, I'm gonna try to shove him.
Okay.
Wow.
It's got to beat a 9.
Come on, roll low. No. Same thing with the blue shield, just like bug zapper, like just. That's my action there.
Johnathan, Jimson, you, the Guardian of Ouroboros in your hand is magnetically drawn almost to the mech. Like you almost feel the pull of it as it's trying to pull you towards the mech.
Sick. All right, so I'm gonna I'm gonna move into the room then, let it pull me in, and as I'm coming into the room, I'm going to take a big ol' slash at the self-confident astral elf warrior with the guardian. Actually, before I do that, I would like to use my charm of accuracy.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh, there you go.
So what do I do to do that? Do I just click it in the chat and then...
Yeah, and then like in the actual like description, like see where it says charm of accuracy 2 of 2, just lower that to 1 of 2. And then when you roll your attack, add 10 to the situational.
So do I just do +10?
Yeah.
And then because it's a sneak attack, do I roll with advantage?
Yes, you'd roll with advantage here on your surprise attack. $33.
Does that hit?
I guess.
Sick.
That's
All right.
wild.
And I'm gonna put some mustard on it.
Yeah.
I think it might have mathed wrong there, but that's still, you know, probably way more than enough to speed it to hit.
I think it mathed wrong there as well, because it should be...
Yeah. I think it added the 10
Did it
twice
add...
for some reason.
Oh, because I put in the +10 into the situational, and then it must have automatically done it too without me realizing it was going to do that.
But it shouldn't normally add +10.
Oh.
Because you get +5
Unless
from
it was
your...
just something... Unless maybe because it was a roll 2d20, keep the highest, maybe it glitched somewhere in there.
Yeah.
So it might have added like 10 for each of the 20s, then
Maybe.
did something screwy with the math. Either way, I'm sure 23 or
23
whatever
still
would have been,
definitely
but still
hits,
is
yeah.
more than enough.
Sweet. All right, so I'm rolling my damage. I put 3d6 in the situational bonus. That's correct?
That's correct.
Monster!
Oh, it's... Yeah, once again, like, when you're cleaving into these guys with the plasma attack, like, you're getting this deep cut into them, and before it even has a chance to bleed, you're already, like, cauterizing it with plasma and burning them as well. And, like, again, this dude just screams under the mask, and it's muffled, but you still hear it clearly. Like, there's no... Like, you just fuck this dude up.
Sick.
Are you doing anything else?
I don't think I can.
Okay. As they now know of your presence, as you start rushing into the room, in Celestial, the honor guard says, "Get them, attack!" And as they start to notice and start to get ready to retaliate, that's where we're going to end session for tonight. When we
That's
come
sweet.
back next week, we'll be like just like right into the shit. You'll be able to deal with them, and then maybe possibly get to pilot a cool ass mech.
I hope so.
Captain is gonna break through the glass window to the side, just
Yeah.
land in front of us.
Yeah, hopefully he's able to join us next week, because I'd love to have him included in these shenanigans, but we do miss him. For everybody who tuned in, we had quite an active chat today, so thank you so much for joining us. We do this every Sunday. I also have another space game in the same kind of setting on Wednesday. And we also do Cleaning Crew on Saturdays. So there's lots of tabletop stuff. I've also been doing a lot of game streams, so if you're into that, please feel free to join. I always love the company, and we always have a good time. So for you at home, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you're watching on the YouTube, same thing. Thank you so much. We love every single one of you. We hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And as always, power to the players. Have a great night.